As played by Brando, Don Corleone had an almost saintly, certainly heroic aspect to him. Do you agree with that kind of approach to the character?
I totally disagree with that. Brando said the head of the mafia is no worse than the head of DuPont or the head of General Motors. Well, that may be, but you may go away and lose your career with the head of DuPont or the head of General Motors. You may lose a lot. You may be ruined if they want to excommunicate you, but you don't lose your life one-to-one, and there's a difference. And to me, they're not as bad because they don't kill one-to-one the way those guys do. And Brando's a great actor, what can I say? But like I was told by a guy that knew Lucky Luciano and his father, they traveled all around Sicily when he was a little boy. They took him around. It was a great privileged thing to be taken around by the head of the organized crime, and his father was in organized crime. But he said one time he can remember his father just like out of the blue arbitrarily just turning the dinner table over in a fit of I would like to have seen that from someone like Brando's character. I'd like to have seen that one-to-one violence that's there, you know.
And
he can't play him like an administrative guy.
He didn't want to do it, or Coppola didn't see it as his vision?
I don't know. I think he didn't want to say the line that a man with a briefcase can steal more or is more lethal than 100 men with guns, pertaining to my character. If you really think that the head of the DuPont is as bad as the head of the mafia, then play him bad. You know, I think it was muted that way. I mean, Marlon's a great actor. What can I say? He's a truly amazingly gifted man. But you know, you got to show. You really got to show. If you're going to show that, you really got to show it. And maybe there wasn't as much in evidence as there should be.
I was about to come up and wake you just now and tell you. But you needed a drink first. And now you've had your drink. They shot Sonny on the causeway. He's dead. I want all inquiries made. I want no acts of vengeance. I want you to arrange a meeting with the heads of the 5 families. This war stops now.
I think it's a romantic treatment of that subject matter, but I think what Coppola did was brilliant. There's one executive who said, well, I helped with this film, I did this, I did that. The film would have been made, as long as it was under, you know, directed by Coppola. It could have been under Disney, it could have been under anybody's auspices, as long as he was at the helm. And he did tremendous work, and I think they are American classics. I think they're, I don't think they maybe at times have it's interesting because 2 of your top directors are Italian-Americans, Scorsese and, I think I think right now Scorsese's more in, he's a little more productive and a little more
in bloom right now.
Yeah, in bloom. I think for whatever reasons there's been a waning in Coppola's career. But his early work, you know, was tremendous, and yet on the other hand what Scorsese's done is a little more of the real nitty-gritty of those guys. I think once again maybe it's a little bit of a romantic slice of life, the guys in The Godfather, but tremendous movie making, I think. I turned on Godfather 2 maybe 2 months ago down, you know, all by myself where I have a little farm in Virginia, and I said, oh yeah, that's Godfather 2. I was in that, I remember this, I said, I'm switching channels. Well, an hour and a half later, I didn't switch one channel. I mean, this movie really held me. And this is tremendous movie making, I said, and it's been many a year since it was made. So those two are, I mean, you know, it's about as good as you can do.